Hello and welcome to the J.M. Shearer Show, where stupid people speak. And it's been a while since I've been on the air, either here or on Mixler, and well, there've actually been a few good reasons for that. And if you've been following me on various social media and my blogger, you know that about a month ago, I wound up, wrecking my car, which I guess that's where things, really started going wrong for me. Because that wound up, I was, not paying attention to, the road like I should have been, and wound up, smacking into somebody, and it pretty much, totaled my car. So I'm, been dealing with, had to deal with that. Wound up, having to spend $8 grand on a new vehicle that I'm. Well, it's not a new vehicle; it's a different vehicle that I'm gonna have to probably take in and get fixed here. When I get time and money together for that. I suspect it will hold together long enough for that to happen, and hopefully it won't take too terribly long to get all that stuff together. But but that car business is pretty much where it all started. And then about a week after that, my dad had quadruple bypass surgery, which, actually kind of came as something of a surprise to me. But, I mean, one of those things where it had been, if it, after seeing his health, kind of go on kind of a, downward slide for, a couple of months, starting, I'm thinking April, well, certainly April or May, and probably before that, his health was starting to, take an unfortunate dip, and yeah, because he was, needing to, rest more often than usual, and wasn't the, hadn't been his, normal active self, so, he was going through getting all these tests done, and eventually it did point to his, heart and all of that. And at first he was thinking he might be able to get by with putting it off until, getting this surgery done. He was thinking he'd, be able to put that off until the fall because he has this, big elk hunting trip that's, coming up that he was, really hoping to, go do. But well, I guess he says between me and the doctor telling him that, yeah, we're sure the hunting trip would be fun and something he's really looking forward to. It's certainly not nothing worth dying over. And the doctor pointed out that if he did go and wind up keeling over, it certainly would have ruined it not only for him but for his hunting buddies too, which would not have been a particularly good thing because this especially in my part of the country, elk hunting trips like that are pretty much once in a lifetime kind of thing, and well, I don't think anybody really wants to see that kind of get ruined. Um, so they spent like a few days in the hospital after quadruple bypass, and I guess he's coming along. One of those things where it's kind of hard to believe it's been 3 weeks already, but it has been, and he's getting better. I guess at the kind of the rate you'd expect. Certainly not the rate he would expect, but the rate most other people might. I'd actually have to say he's been doing pretty good. And been going over to check on him and make sure he's doing all right when I get off of work and that kind of thing. And mentioning work, that's actually someplace else I've been for a couple of weeks here now. I actually have two jobs. The one I picked up here, I guess this is my third week at this too. But it's actually kind of what I went to school for. It's a writing job in it's a real estate uh, agency where I'm doing social media stuff. I'm basically just doing ads for Craigslist and sharing them on Facebook and Twitter and that kind of thing for now anyway. Um, if things I've been hearing, through, well, let's just call them mutual acquaintances between my boss and myself, lead somewhere, it's, well, there may be more work still coming along there, but well, that's something I'd kind of like to hear from the boss at that particular job before I actually say anything in particular about that. So it's really nothing official on that front, but I do have the job, and I'm coming up on 3 weeks in, and I think I rather enjoy it. It's 10 or 12 hours a week, which works okay for me. But if you've been following me on again Facebook and Twitter, you've been seeing a lot of that come through, which kind of explains all of that. So anyway, that's kind of where I've been, what I've been up to. Kind of getting used to a new car and a new job, and helping to take care of family who's dealing with medical issues, that kind of thing. So yeah, so that's kind of where I've been lately, and hoping for things to actually starting to continue to go better here for me in the near future, because things haven't exactly been the last well, I mean, the end of July, I guess you could say, wasn't exactly the best month for me. But since then, things have been slowly improving, and I guess that's all the more we can ask for at this point. So hopefully that's a trend that will continue. Uh, and really, I think I've pretty much said all I really have to about that. So anywho, I think I'll try to wind this up the way I usually do. See what's going on other places here. Oh, there's some interesting fan art of I don't know what character from Digimon. And there's behind the scenes Star Wars pics from Brad and George Takei. Someone that shared pictures from the Friends of Feline Rescue Center. There's the picture of the main picture they shared here is of a big orange cat that they call Mr. G, and he really is a big fella. I don't get to see him very often on the cam, but well, blanket farts. I did a few of those as a kid. Yeah, apple pie season is definitely on the way. Uh, Well, but yeah, guess I'll reload the Facebook here and see what's come since I've actually started the show. It doesn't look like anything terribly interesting there. So anyway, no JM, don't stop uStream just yet. Get Twitter up here. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, well, it's usual. Nothing of any real note on Twitter. So anyway, I think I will end this here for the night. Now, hopefully, I'll be able to get on a more regular schedule here again. But, since it has been a month since I've done anything like this, I'm not necessarily going to say a specific time. So until next time, I will see you when I see you. Have a good however long, and I'll, talk to you again whenever that happens to be. So I'll see you around, everybody. Have a good however long.